EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the state of New Mexico in the high desert city of Albuquerque. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Aviators of Albuquerque. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. He finds his man complete. That's Curtis. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Boy, what a scene here. Just exciting times in the 47th state, the land of enchantment. New Mexico, NFL football here in Albuquerque, and these fans could not be happier to welcome this team to their new home. Here's Herbert now on second down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Hey, go Lion. 12.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He finds his man complete. It's Curtis.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Hey, Ram. 21. Ready.
On second down, here's Herbert. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now Herbert going to change the look.
Let's go. 12. 59. 5-9.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Witt. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when, as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, off into great success.
On 1st and 10, Witt. And that's going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on 1st down. Witt. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun. Witt. And he's going to go down again. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 50, it's Watson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
11-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Let's go. 5-9. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go.
Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Baylor Tiger.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Hey, Ray. Crowd right. Hey, go Lion.
Herbert just beat the play clock. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. We can look at this Browns defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
In motion right is Johnston. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Home trips right. Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Herbert throwing again. And his throw here's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, ram. What is that?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Whip. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Whip. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Christian McCaffrey, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Browns 7, Aviators 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
59. Let's go. Ready.
Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis.
Lion.
Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey.
Herbert changing things up.
Let's go. Hey. 5-9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Hey, Kappa.
Now it's Herbert. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Ray. Baylor Tiger.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And now they'll audible to something else.
12. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Home to troops right. 10.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. A minute 52 to play until halftime. A reminder. Time we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action here on first down. Here's Griffin on the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Witt eluding the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Witt. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The Browns send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
15-yard line.
10. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Let's go, let's go. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange, 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 orange. 21. Ready.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And this might net him a yard, if that, as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, the 25. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught, and he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Off play action. Whip. Caught here by Griffin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And that flag accepted.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Griffin. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Aviators 3.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Escapes the defender. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Home trips right. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. Curtis. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Ready.
Right side, he has Johnston. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
21.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cleveland.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Come 19. Come 19. Top below 18. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Witt. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Off the play fake. Witt. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
5-9, 5-9. Hey, Kappa.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter.
Set. 380. You're out.
Now they'll change things up.
Right. Baylor Tigers. Hey, Ray.
To the air again, Herbert. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
5-9. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Crowd right. Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
12. Home to trips right. Let's go.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Hey,
Herbert going to change the play here.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Ram. Baylor Tigers. 21.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Adafe Owe drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Whip. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off play action. Whip. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Griffin. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Browns 21, Aviators 3.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Herbert now. He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
5-9. Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
On first down, Whip. He finds his man complete. It's Griffin. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Get it. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. Witt. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. McCaffrey is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Aviators 3.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 30 yards there.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Herbert going to change the look.
At the Browns' 4-yard line.
1 back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
Lion. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Browns were able to come up with a goal line stand. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Watson. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They're going to run the jet sweep on third down. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror